Okay guys, so this is going to be the first part of our review, and as you can see at the top, our standard that we are starting with was MAFS 912A-APR.1.1, so we're talking algebra. And it tells you at the top of each of your pages what the level you have to be like a level 2, a level 3, a level 4, or a level 5 as far as on your actual FSA EOC test. Number 1, we're going to talk about what is the product. Remember, product means multiplication. So I'm going to go ahead and do the box method for this one. So I start off same old, because I know it's going to be a 2 by 2, and I do 3x plus 6, 3x plus 6. This is the easiest way to do it, as we have found out. So I get 9x squared, I get 18x, I get 18x, and a 36. Notice on the diagonal, like terms. So I have 9x squared plus 36x plus 36, which gives me D. On number 2, it's just the distributive property. So I'm going to do 2x times 2x times x squared, which gives us 2x cubed. Then I do 2x times x, which gives me 2x squared. Then I do 2x times negative 5, which is negative 10x. So what this 2x was just a common multiple that got pulled out, and this is what the original equation would have looked like. So then I'm going to match, I notice it's the last one, D. Now this one's a little bit harder. So the very first thing you guys are going to have to do is go ahead and do the box method for the start. So I have 2x plus 3. Then I also have x minus 6. So I know 2x times x is 2x squared. 3 times x is 3x. 2x times negative 6 is negative 12x. 3 times negative 6 is negative 18. So then I'm going to go ahead and I like to just line them up. So I do the 2x squared under the x squared. I'm going to do the x's, which is 3x minus 12x, which gives me negative 9, under the x, so negative 9x. And then I have my minus 18. Now I have a vertical problem, and this is addition. So I notice I have a negative 2x squared plus 2x squared. Those are going to cancel because that's the opposite. Then I have 3x minus 9x, which gives me negative 6x. And then I have 30 minus 18, which gives me positive 12. So then I go over to my answer choices and I realize C was the right answer. Now, that one's more what if you have a straight equation that you're going to see on the FSA. They're not going to give you the straightforward type, but number 4 is a lot more like what you're going to see. It says in the diagram, the dimensions of the large rectangle are 3x minus 1 by 3x plus 7 units. So that's talking area. So don't forget with area, I'm going to go ahead and multiply. Then the dimensions of this cutout rectangle are x by 2x plus 5. So that's the area of the little cutout in the middle. Now, which choice expresses the area of just the shaded region? So we're talking about finding the area of the big rectangle, then taking away the area of the little one. This right here is a big FSA style question for your test. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to do the box method to find the area of the big rectangle, which is 3x minus 1 by 3x plus 7, which gives me 9x squared minus 3x, make sure that negative's there, and then we get 21x minus 7, make sure that negative's there. So I have 9x squared, and then I have 21 minus 3, which is 18x minus 7. So next, we're going to find the area of this cutout. So the nice thing about this is it's just distributive property. So I could go in front of that, right, like that. So then I'm going to do x times 2x, which gives me 2x squared, x times 5, which is 5x. Now notice I didn't put signs in yet. I know they're both positive to start. But remember, I want to find the area of just this shaded in region. So I have to find the area of the big and minus the area of the small. So I'm going to change all my signs by multiplying by -1. So I have -1 times 2x squared is -2x squared. -1 times 5x is -5x. Now you see why I didn't put my signs in yet. And then, just to keep the same form, I'm going to go ahead and add 0 as a placeholder. So then let's look at this as 3 vertical problems. I have 9x squared minus 2x is 7x squared. 18x minus 5x is positive 13x. And -7 plus 0 is -7. So then we go and we look and we find D as our answer. We're almost done with this standard. Number 5. Okay, we're going to start off with number 5 with the box method. I already went ahead and drew the box for you. And then we're going to do the multiplication. So I get 1.2x squared, 0.3x, negative 0.15, and negative 0.6x. Oops, there's my x. Okay, so then we go ahead and line it up underneath this last half because we're adding the 2. Oh, wait, we have to multiply by 2. Forgot about that. So then we have 1.2x squared times 2 is 2.4x squared, plus then we have 0.3 minus 0.6, so that's not a plus, so that's a minus 0.3x times 2 is 0.6 again, so minus 0.6x. And then we have negative 0.15, running out of room, which is negative 0.15 times 2 is negative 0.3. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and add them vertically. So we get 2.4 plus 5 is 2.9 in A, 2.9 x squared, and then 2.5 minus 0.6, which gives me 1.9x, so that's B is 1.9, and C is negative 1.3 minus 0.3, which is negative 1.6. Oops. So you get negative 1.6 for C. Then it asks, under what operation is the system of polynomials not closed? So the only operations of a polynomial that makes it closed are addition, subtraction, and multiplication. And the reason that is because when something is closed, it means that it's going to produce another polynomial. So with this one, division is the only one that would not be closed because I could eliminate the polynomial.